So there's this show on Netflix called Squid Game that is apparently right now, and Netflix is not very forthcoming with this sort of information about how many people are actually watching their programs. I mean, for all we know, their top show has like 10 viewers, and we would never know because they don't tell us. But they have told us proudly that this show, Squid Game, is I think right now, their most popular show across the world on streaming. Everybody's watching this thing. Well, here's the story from the Daily Mail, dubbing Squid Game the most twisted series on TV. It says, a gruesome Netflix horror series about a fictional deadly game show in which poverty-stricken characters compete battle royale style to win a $27 million cash prize has come under fire from viewers over its unnecessary gore and violence.
You have to either be somewhat brain dead or have never actually seen movies in your life. If you genuinely think Squid Game is one of the most gory things out there, you absolutely have to have been living underneath a nigga's ass cheeks or something, cause clearly for the past like 3 or 4 decades, whatever happened to freaking Saw, Jason Voorhees, the slasher movies, whatever happened to those? Are you dumb? These soft ass, charming toilet paper ass, dick after ejaculation looking ass, snowflake ass, soft niggas, bro. I can't.
Korean-made Squid Game, which is the most streamed show in the US and in the UK, features grisly scenes of characters being shot in the head and organ harvesting in the latest example of shock tactic programming from the streaming giant.
Oh my god, guys, showing people getting shot in the head and organs and stuff? Shock tactic program. Tell me that you've never watched an action movie without telling me that you've never watched an action movie. It's okay, Grandpa. I don't expect you to have, but damn.
It's become a cult hit with fans. I don't know if you can call it a cult hit when it's the most widely viewed show on streaming right now. More of a mainstream hit. With fans of the slasher horror genre who have dubbed the 9-part series Saw meets the Hunger Games and reveled in scenes of torture and mass murder. But some TV fans have been left repulsed by the excessive violence, with several saying they could not even make it through the first episode.
If you can't make it through a 50+ minute TV show's first episode, chances are it probably was not for you. And that's okay. I'm sure the reason that they put that in there was to filter out people who didn't like the show. And maybe not the only reason, but I'm sure they did not try to hide the fact that this is what they're presenting. The Squid Game creators clearly did not care about how much gore they were putting in the show throughout the entire 9 episodes, meaning that clearly they were trying to appeal to an audience that likes that stuff. They weren't trying to appeal to everybody and people who don't like that stuff, because why would they put it in the first episode if they were? Doesn't make sense. It's not for you. Don't flipping watch it, you absolute brain dead more.
And others recommending it be banned for viewers under 20 because it's too gory.
If you are 20 years old and seeing a bit of blood on a screen with a headshot is getting you all gut-wrenched and worked up and pissed off, I think you, sir, need to evaluate why you care so much about what's going on a movie screen and why you don't just pause it and walk away. You telling me you gonna ban actual adults, aka 18 and 19, from watching the show because you and your soft ass think it's too gory? Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
And then it goes into graphic description.
Yo, hold on. This nigga is so boring. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna fix this real quick.
Descriptions I probably don't need to read. In each episode of Squid Game, characters take part in bloody versions of traditional children's games like Grandmother's Footsteps or British Bulldogs, with the winners progressing to the next round of the game show. The losers are executed by a masked death squad standing by with machine guns. But I guess does add some extra intensity to Jeopardy or to a game show if that's the way they're doing it. And then it goes into graphic descriptions of what the show depicts, and I don't need to get into that. You know, having not watched the show, and I don't plan on watching it, it does bring up this conversation about violence in shows and in windows that go too far. There's a tendency among people, I think on both sides, really, to say that, we try to say this about entertainment in general, whether it's sexual content or violent content, and we say, it's just entertainment. That doesn't have any effect on anybody. Come on. That's silly. What? So I'm going to watch Squid Game and then go out and join a death squad and start executing people? You think that's what I'm going to do?
Apparently, that's what you think.
People do the same thing with pornography, and this is really like a form of porn. This is torture porn.
Cringe.
Which seems to be coming back into popularity. I can remember when I was a teenager, that was a big genre. That things like Saw. There's a movie called Hostel and other movies where that was the whole attraction to the film. You went and you watched people get tortured for 95 minutes and then you left. And there's really no plot. That's just all that happened.
I can assure you that Squid Game has a better plot than anything that your dusty lame ass has on your list of favorites.
And it seems like those kinds of shows dipped in popularity but are now surging back into popularity. So it's a kind of pornography. It's torture porn.
What? I absolutely hate to break it to you, but as someone who has not watched the show, you can't even speak on this because you sound dumb as hell right now. Nobody watches Squid Game to see the people die or get tortured. You feel sad when you see your favorite characters die. R.I.P. Ali, by the way, just saying. But anyways, everybody watches Squid Game for the storyline and the character bonds and all of that stuff that just makes it such a good and entertaining show, and the mysterious plotline of why is this all happening. That's the whole attraction to Squid Game. Nobody watches it to see niggas die. Are you... Bro, I can't ask if you're dumb anymore because at this point I've answered my own question like 4 times.
And with actual sexual pornography, you hear the same kind of thing. The people defending it, saying, "Oh, you thought I'm not. What I'm going to watch porn? You think I'm going to go out and become a racist? Come on, that's ridiculous." Yeah, if you want to be reductive about it and try to draw these simplistic dots and connect them that directly, then yeah, it seems silly. Like no one is suggesting that you're going to watch a show like Squid Game and then go out and kill people directly as a result. That would be an absurd thing to suggest, but no one's suggesting it. It's just as absurd to suggest that you're not influenced at all by the images and messages and ideas that you sit there passively eating your Doritos and drooling and ingesting. That is also absurd. Of course it has an effect on you.
Yeah, anyways, the rest of this video is extremely boring, absolutely just puts me to sleep, bro. His main point is, oh, I'm not saying that Squid Game, if you watch it, you're gonna go outside and start shooting people up, you know what I'm saying? But, like, he's basically saying, oh, the images that you put into your head and the messages and stuff influence the way how we behave and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Okay, listen, I'm not saying that that concept in and of itself is wrong because obviously the things that we put into our brains do, in fact, influence us in some type of way. But the main reason your argument sounds like garbage is because it does not really apply to Squid Game. But you would not really know because you have not watched it. And the reason why is because for Squid Game, it's not like it's portraying the image of, you know, people killing for fun or this and that and whatever. It's showing murder in a negative light. You see your favorite characters, the people that you're getting emotionally attached to, die. You are getting sad because of the deaths. It's not like you're sitting down reveling, oh my god, yes, I want to see Sang-woo pinch Jiyeon's eye and pull it out, and then I want to see him just mangle his corpse. Oh my god! It's not like that, bro. You get sad when you watch these niggas who are friends to you now because you've developed a relationship with them throughout the course of the 9 flipping hours that you spent on your fat ass shoving Doritos into your face watching the show. You know, you've developed a bond with them. And the second contention I have with this is, why are you coming at Squid Game when literally this is how movies have been for years? Squid Game is far from the most gory thing that's not even in the slasher horror genre. Look how many action movies have like 50 times more bodies than this, bro. And I don't see no niggas talking about this. How does that make any sense? And listen, I'm not going to accuse them of doing this because I have no proof that this is what they're doing, but literally the thought came to my head that these people are able to just ignore the hundreds and thousands of movies and shows that are 10 times more gory than Squid Game simply because those shows are not as popular. Those shows are more in the niche for those types of bloody things, and people will be like, oh, well, yeah, people who want to watch that can watch it. I won't be watching it though. But for Squid Game, because it's so popular, people feel kind of forced to watch it and be in the loop because, oh, I want to be in the popular crowd with everybody else. But guess what? Oh my god, I can't even get past the first episode. Why didn't you make it easier for me to get past the first episode so I could be in the loop with everybody else? Now I'm forced to either watch it and traumatize myself or just not watch it and be out of the loop, and I'm pissed about that. Again, I have literally no proof to suggest that this is what they are doing, why they're making the arguments they're arguing, but damn, it sure seems like it because I cannot see any other reason why you would get mad at Squid Game over any other show that has way worse action in it than just the mere fact that Squid Game is popular and you feel compelled to watch it, but it doesn't cater to you, so you're getting mad about that. Anyways, I'll have one more video to make about Squid Game and snowflakeism. Some BS article I found yesterday, but I'll be covering that. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the description below. You're now leaving my mind. It's been your boy John, and I'm out.